Cycling the Loire Part 2. This one's from Nantes to the caves at Saumur. And this one takes us eastwards from Nantes to St Florent, to Angers, and then on to Saumur. And next week we'll do Loire and Tours onto Orléans. In the summer, SNCF put on a marvellous bike train all the way from Nantes to Orléans and back again. In Nantes, there's a fancy app you can get called Neolib, which gives you access to all sorts of underground parking for your bike. So the following morning we set off eastwards along the top of the Loire in the sun. It was ace. But you're not far out of town before you're taken slightly away from the river and onto a dedicated cycle track then, which generally tends to go between the railway line to your left and the river to your right. Not far into the morning, we went over our first bridge crossing. Nantes not very far from the coast, so the river here is very, very wide. Is that okay? No, he said barré là-bas. We didn't get too far before we had to turn around and come back with our tail between our legs. Next time we came across it, we just followed the signs. And back to the north side. The usual picnic with wine, cheese and biscuits. The wild Loire has been given a large area of fields to flood into before the flood banks have been built to keep it in from going any further. Look at that for a blue sky. How lovely. Well over 30 degrees, so often we would stop and have a bit of a cooling shower despite being fully clothed. We stayed over here at St Florent le Vieil. And I took the drone out early doors to get some shots of the Abbatiale St Florent. And it was here at the top-rated Bistro Paulette that we had our best French meal ever. It was exquisite and not too expensive at all. Hello. There are some bizarre buildings along the way. This one we think used to be an old water mill. We reckon there was a big old water wheel in there. It was just the four of us. We didn't have any backup. We never utilised any Transport Europe bags from one place to the next service. We just took them ourselves. Mind you, we did live like ragamuffins for the week. You're soon going to feel for which routes barrées are actually passable, generally by the wearing of the tyres on the floor. Occasionally the track takes you into some town, and it's only then do you find little hills rising and falling. We passed and repassed this young lady, obviously on a serious tour. She didn't look like she needed an e-bike. Drive on the right, love. No, the other right. And this is the Pierre Becherel rock, beloved by local climbers, and actually was painted by a certain J.M.W. Turner in 1826 on his tour of the Loire. Whilst the Loire is famous for beautiful, beautiful chateaux, the ugliest building on the whole trip is this one at Angers. It's their castle. At Angers we stayed at Chambre de Mathilde and parked our bikes in their garden. Very civilised. In the morning we set off early. Having girded our loins, we went to the local Carrefour and stocked up with wine, cheese and biscuits, and Yvonne also got some gluten-free crackers, quite unusual in France. We were looking forward to this chain ferry that the map suggested we'd go past. It was very sweet. But a bit messy on your hands, or in our case, Ray's hands.
That wasn't necessary.
There was a lot of variety of cycleways along this route. The chateau at Saumur must rate as one of the finest. It was like a wedding cake, really. On a bit further and eat some of those crackers. As we neared Dompierre, the road got a bit tighter. And for a short while we were slightly disappointed, thinking we'd missed the caves. But then the track led us uphill and into some caves. But as it turned out, these weren't the caves we were expecting, they were merely a warm-up for the real thing. And on towards Suzay, where the real caves began, if you could find the entrance. Taverne opens at 10. Ray, what time is it, mate? Turns out it was 2 minutes to 10, so we took a bit longer taking some photographs.
La Taverne. And a customer, respectively.
We sure didn't expect a tavern in amongst the caves, but hey, you've got to support the local business.
And the pizza.
So that's it. Don't want to make the film too long and too boring. I'll have to leave some more boring bits for next time, part 3. Onwards from Saumur. Thanks for watching, everybody.